the greatest wrestling match ever.
He's a moves guy.
It's basically Nitro.
Nikita Lyons.
2K!
Ready to learn the lyrics to King.
Main event Dewdrop.
Beat Okada.
Or Dave.
Perk Angle!
So when are we starting this podcast?
We're live, pal. This is the part where you react to me saying we're live.
Presented in the most complete form possible.
No,
oh boy, my favorite.
no.
Boy, my favorite. I got my mac and cheese, I think. Not really. I had homemade tacos and got the bong.
Yeah, it's Two Marks Pod. It's the worst wrestling podcast you know, maybe.
I don't know.
And today we're watching ECW Hardcore TV from March 22nd, 1994. If you're watching along with us, it's Season 2, Episode 11 on Peacock. And I'm trying to drink some more caffeine so that I have a little oomph in me for this one.
Oomph.
We should have played some 2K in the middle so I could wake up.
Yeah, you had things to do. I just made a tweet on the pod account.
I do feel slightly better now that I have taken care of some of those things, but only slightly.
I made a tweet on the pod account.
Amazing.
Look at that.
Okay, I'll go look at that. As I click
X to that
new tab,
on the pod.
Twitter X. Well, it wasn't showing my post earlier.
Trying to get more people to
still doesn't show my post from earlier, but it does show Wooga. Good lord.
I'm trying to get more people to go watch the greatest wrestling match ever on YouTube, damn it.
That's not...
And that doesn't do it. I don't know what will.
That's not, who... Is that who... That's not...
Whatever, man. I don't know what to tell you.
Anyways, sorry. I'm zooming in and zoning out.
Too focused on one thing and not the other thing, I think. But yeah. Fuck. Let's try this again. Goddamn, we're live, pal.
We are live. Hold on.
Yes, I know. That's why I was like, I have to. And then I was
Nikita Lyons! We're live again.
I didn't even include that they were in the match that I'm referencing.
Awooga. I pushed Nikita Lyons on my show. That's the gimmick.
Yeah, and yeah.
And the rest of the internet
Marcel
hates her,
Bartel.
but I'm over Marcel
Remember
Bartel.
him? Yeah, remember that guy?
Marcel Bartel. Don't tell me. I know.
Holy shit, he actually doesn't remember that guy.
I know that name.
How do you not know?
I know that name. Marcel Bartel. What the fuck?
If what I'm hearing is true, poor Walter.
Huh?
Anyway, it's the worst wrestling quite a bit.
I already did that part.
I don't know. We gotta go. It's the biggest piece of dog shit.
All right, let's get this fucking ECW gimmick out of the way.
I don't have the button where John Cena goes ass.
All right, because I didn't think we needed this and ass, and also
Boobies.
Well, but mostly ass and
then also
show those little titties.
We could probably get rid of that button, honestly. It's a little much. It's a little much. Anyway, here comes the countdown on ECW Hardcore TV from March 22nd, 1994. I got some Taco Bell with me, so it's gonna sound like
greatest wrestling match ever. It's like 16 minutes.
No, you're not. 3, 2. You're with me, right? 1.
Yes. God damn it. Presented in the most complete form possible due to original production technical difficulties.
It's your favorite.
After editing GM mode, yes. I should have put that at the beginning of the GM mode video. Damn it. That would have been funny.
Well, you'll know next time.
Anyway, here's fucking woman beating the shit out of Paulie.
She
I think
is
that's
in
woman.
fact beating the shit out. It is woman. It is woman. And who wouldn't want to touch woman, says Joey Styles on commentary, being classic Joey Styles.
Fair enough.
Kevin Sullivan gloms Paulie. Why do we say glom all the time? Taz hits the top rope Tazplex.
You listen to Deadlock now.
That's true. I've listened to them for like, what, a year? Over a year now. And I've listened to even more than that, because when I get bored, I go back and listen to old episodes.
Bro, when Tony Pizza Guy was like still called We Capture the Frag or something, I thought he was going to Call of Duty stream.
I didn't know Tony was a COD streamer. I knew Chris Danger was. You told me about that.
Yeah, they both kind of were. Everybody was.
Is that how they fucking got a hold of each other?
Maybe. I don't fucking know.
Well, Tony Pizza Guy was selling Hulk Hogan burgers at fucking Walmart in the middle of the night.
Yeah. This is now a Deadlock review podcast.
Yo! What a fucking niche of a niche of a niche.
A niche of a niche, yeah.
Yeah, holy
hat
shit.
on a hat.
Dude, we're like 15 hats.
Welcome again, everybody, to 15 Hats Podcast.
Yeah. 2 Hats Pod.
2 Hats Pod.
I was messaging Coy earlier. I was like, you working all weekend again? He's like, yeah.
WrestleMania weekend. What a mark.
Oh, well, I mean, actually, he probably doesn't know if he's working next weekend. If he's not working next weekend, he's got to do Mania with us.
You meant the one that we're recording in.
I shouldn't even be talking about it on the pod. Oh, hey, I'm getting notifications because I haven't turned my sound on my phone off because I was doing important stuff.
Screen's all glitchy, and I'm not sure if it's supposed to be or if the VHS... I think it's just... That's what they meant by complete form.
It is, in fact, presented in the most complete form
I thought
possible.
Bray Wyatt was showing up. By God, the fucking...
It's like a fucking 12-year-old Bray Wyatt shows up on the screen. He's like,
right.
It's extreme, man. We don't know. I can't do a Bray Wyatt, but...
I'm gonna eat your bones, dude.
That's a... First off, I love Jon Moxley promos. So, as I said on Nitro, suck me from behind.
I like Jon Moxley matches, just not the recent ones.
You just
anyway,
don't like the Death Rider thing.
I just don't like the Death Riders, that's correct. Anyway, here's Todd Gordon outside of wherever the pay-per-view is going to take place at, because that, yeah.
You said you'd seen it or been there before, right? Oh.
They had showed it before. Or something. No, I watched Dynamite, though, and I wasn't completely, Mox faced Shibata, it wasn't bad.
I might watch
Jericho
it later
showed
tonight
up?
if I have time. I think I mentioned that on Nitro. So.
Jericho showed up, and I actually paid attention to the segment.
Who else was part of the segment, though?
Big Bill and Brian Keith.
Big Bill's fucking awesome. Big Bill is like low-key over right now, and I can't believe it. I can't fucking believe it.
I texted you and said, oh fuck, Jericho's on the screen, I'm gonna go get some food or something. And then, like, a couple seconds later, I was like, hold up, Big Bill is talking, never mind.
Dude, I'm telling you, I messaged you whenever I watched, because I watched Dynasty the day after, had basically no spoilers besides Bucks showing up in the main event. That's the only thing I was pretty much spoiled on.
Doesn't really make sense to me. But
no, but I'm willing to let them explain it. I'm willing to wait. But I watched the pay-per-view. I didn't think it was the best. It was definitely far from the best AEW pay-per-view. But the show was still fine. The show was good.
Road Warrior Hawk.
Yeah, Hawk package. Sure, whatever. Anyway, Dynasty was like a solid show. I hated the opener with like Ospreay and then whatever it's like some new signing guy that I assume is from like the Nightmare Factory or something. Or no, they told us who trained him, I think. But anyway, I didn't really care for it. Some people were like, "Oh, this guy's really good." I kind of didn't think he was very good. But I'm not trying to be mean because he's green and stuff. But then the next match was the fucking tag team match, the Hurt Syndicate versus the
Kevin Knight. That's who he faced.
Knight, yeah.
I had to Google it. I was like, I don't even know who Will Ospreay faced.
I wasn't super hot on him, but I'm willing to, you know, be patient and give it a shot. I'm not trying to shit on the guy at all. If anything, he probably did a good job, and I'm just being really critical. But the tag team match should have opened the show, in my opinion. I loved the Hurt Syndicate versus the Learning Tree, Big Bill and Brian Keith. Big Bill was fucking awesome the whole match. I think when I sent you me reacting, I said Big Bill fucking rocks like 8 times in a row.
Yeah.
Or something to that effect. Yeah, I was just like, holy shit. I can't believe I give a fuck about Big Cass. You know what I mean?
I can remember when Enzo got hurt and he had that singles run for like a cup of coffee.
Yeah, and that singles run sucked ass.
Don't
try to rewrite history, brother. That rerun, he shot on a little Persian extra talent. He had one awesome match with Brian Danielson.
Sounds awesome.
And was freaking out backstage because he was an alcoholic.
Well, yeah. Yeah.
That was the entirety of his fucking short run as a singles guy, and then he got let go.
So, minus the backstage shit that we shouldn't even really hear about, but fucking people sap about it online.
No, he shares his own shit. That's fair.
Other than that, it sounds awesome. I don't know what you're talking about. Could you imagine Big Bill in ECW in like 90s though?
Yeah, it's called Mike Awesome.
Yeah, I guess so.
Or, I mean, yeah, Mike Awesome.
Kinda, yeah, because
911 if he could work.
911 if he could work. Can you imagine ECW if they didn't just have Snuka all over it right now? I might actually give a shit. He does a good splash, though, I guess. Tommy Dreamer and Tommy Dreamer things.
He does something else pretty good, but that's not appropriate to talk about on the podcast.
Yeah, well, you mention it every time anyway. Oh, geez, Rocco, I don't know.
Oh, geez, Rocco, why you gotta talk about Snuka killing people every week? It's not comfortable. It's not.
You know, we hurt people.
We hurt people. You hate it, but like now that people are chanting it, I'm just like, oh man. Every time I hear them chant the "We hurt people,"
when did I say I hated it,
dude? You were like, when they fucking oh, dude, you were rewriting history so hard today. Holy shit!
When did I say I hated the
like when they were like first started to tag again? And you were like, I hate their music. All I can hear is, we hurt people. We hurt. You hated it. You were like repeating it over and over because you fucking were just talking about how much you hated it.
Okay, that's fair. It is kind of shitty music, but the fucking crowd chanting it is funny. I do remember saying that that's all their music is.
You didn't just say it once, though. You said it a shitload because you were like, I fucking hate this so much.
I bet.
And now it got over, and you're like, oh, I like it now. Motherfucker. You fucking bandwagon piece of shit.
I bet if I go in Messenger, I could probably find it.
Oh, dude, I know you fucking can. If you type "we hurt people" in the thing, it's going to be like 50 messages of you bitching about
I'm
the
gonna
hurt
go
syndicate.
Find it. Let's see, 12 weeks ago.
I'm here with Jason, the sexiest man on earth. And Jason, from where I'm standing, the way I see things as a journalist now, Mr. Hughes himself really has nothing to lose
Private Party
because we
Sig
know
sucked ass.
if Mr. Hughes is the one pin, then you've got to get in the cage
Lashley
for 5
versus
minutes
Mark.
with all
So,
4 of his
I'm
opponents.
locked
and I
in
hate to
now,
say
and
it,
I
this is just
replied,
business, nothing
exactly.
personal now.
We
I know
hurt
we've had our ups
people.
and downs together,
We
but
hurt
I
people.
hope you have a good working relation. I hope you're tight.
Let's go
with
back
the
further
roughneck,
than that,
because
though.
those 4 guys on the other side of the ring aren't above, maybe slipping them a little something, perhaps telling them to. It only takes a 3 count.
Are you just about done, Joey? Are you just about done? Because the only thing you have to worry about today is not getting me antagonized enough. Do you understand? Can you hear me?
It works fine, I hear you.
I'm looking. There's me bitching about Jericho's gimmick sucking too. Crazy. It's crazy. It's almost like I really like certain gimmicks that certain people do, and then when they do a shitty gimmick, I'm super critical of them because, like, I like Mox. I hate the Death Riders. Basically based part of my fucking personality around Suit Jericho, but I hate the fucking learning tree. Yeah, that's what I found too. And I'm trying to find where I clearly mentioned it. Provoke you saying that, but I can't. Yeah, we hurt people. But yeah, it was a dumb segment, but then Lashley is like, we want the tag gold, sucker. He didn't say that like that, no. I guarantee you that.
Maybe it was
just
on
me.
NXT, but somebody referenced that on a promo recently.
Oh, 100% it was probably NXT. Booker sitting right there at ringside. Fucking probably.
Now
Can't
people
find
are
it
chanting,
now.
"Swerve, we coming for you!" at fucking
Yeah.
Booker. I don't know if you've seen that. Bro, Jason
chanting,
is still
"Fuck
harassing
Swerve,"
Joey
and-
Styles right now.
Is. Let me try and just type in hurt and music. Oh.
Bro is like complaining about maybe having to wrestle Terry Funk or Hawk, or I don't know what the fuck he's talking about.
Landing on me as he kicks me.
Try
And Road
shorthand
Warrior
people.
Hawk.
And see if-
My friend Road
This is more
Warrior Hawk.
entertaining.
My
than
friend
what-
Road Warrior Hawk.
Nothing better. But for your 3 partners to have their way with me, and after I'm hardly standing in the middle of the ring, to climb up on top of that cage and come down with that clothesline. But you want to know something? I have faith in Mr. Hughes. Frankly, I could care no less whether Shane
Yeah, I
Douglas
don't know.
gets his head shaved or not. Frankly, I could care no less if the Public Enemy stays in the ECW or not. But I care.
Anyways, hey, we should probably go over the Mania card while Jason's bullshitting. But let's see, WrestleMania card. So I think more matches are going to be announced. This is from like 15 hours ago or so. But night 1, are you with me, brother? No,
Night
he's gone.
1. Nope, I'm here.
All right, I'm gonna
We
start
hurt people.
from the bottom here. The New Day is gonna wrestle the new Viking War Experience Raiders.
No, they're the War Raiders again now. Triple H fixed.
I know. I do just call them the Vikings sometimes now, though.
Yes.
But yeah, New Day and War Raiders. That's gonna be a good match. I love all 4 of those guys. I miss War Machine. Are you with me? Can you interact with this fucking podcast, please?
Oh, I'm interacting with something.
Please?
God damn, that's good shit.
No,
Fuck this fuck. When you guys want to talk about, when you guys want to talk about the fucking wrestling,
bullshit.
come get me. I'll be in my fucking room.
The Rebel and the Pitbulls and the Young Dragons Jason's highlight reel.
I'm upside down
Hello?
right now. Hello!
Okay, so you can hear me.
Yes! You're just not fucking interacting with me at all.
Wrong! Wrong!
I'm gonna no-sell the thing.
Yeah, because I'm trying to do
Alright.
something and you're just like, let me do something else.
Yeah, alright. Tell me about shitty WrestleMania Night 1, I guess.
Oh, well, no. We got fucking Nikita Lyons in the chat. And we got fucking
yeah.
Pitbull and Karate Man.
Yeah.
Is it Young Dragon? What the fuck? In the...
Young Dragons,
Yeah. Did we ever figure out who the Young Dragons are?
I don't fucking
His back
know.
says Storm. It's James Storm.
His backstory is he's James Storm. I gotta unlock CM Punk 2010, damn it.
Well, you know, when we're done here, you can fucking do that.
Maybe. I don't want to powerbomb you onto some steps, though.
Well, maybe after you interact with this fucking review of WrestleMania segment.
Review of WrestleMania segment. that
Or a
hasn't
preview of
happened yet.
WrestleMania segment.
Except for you'll get busy and not upload this until after Mania. And then
That's not true.
it might
be true.
You know? It's gonna be a hell of a
Talk
week.
about New Day and the Vikings.
I don't know. I've been watching Raw and I still couldn't tell you. They fucking... I thought they were supposed to face them on Raw, but I genuinely don't remember.
They announced it this week that they're going to wrestle at Mania.
They were supposed to on Raw, I thought, though.
They made the announcement on
the
Raw,
go home. Yeah, maybe.
I think. Fuck, I don't know.
The New
Moving
Day
on,
is
Jade
kind of
Cargill and
just-
Naomi.
Yeah. Now that's a match I
That
can get
is,
behind.
yeah. People are saying it has like the best build of like any match this year, technically.
It's the most personal. Yeah.
More or less, yeah. I'm hyped.
Like-
I like Naomi getting like good shit to sink her teeth
An
into.
actual heel run, even though
Mhm.
she's been a heel before. Yeah.
Yeah. When was she a heel last though?
Do you think her gear that she's using now is inspired by Owen Hart at all? It's like caution
Potentially.
tape and stuff.
It might be
I
on
don't know.
purpose. It might not be. I really couldn't.
Might
tell
not
ya.
be. I hope it's on purpose.
She looks awesome though.
If it's not on purpose, nobody leave a comment and do not tell me. Because I think it's awesome.
I'm really looking forward to that match though. Actually.
I hope she hits a sit-down ass pile driver on Jade. Honestly.
Yeah, I do tombstone and I land on my butt. No, you don't. Yes, I do.
Yeah. Like, I hope she does that. But minus the, yeah.
Jey Uso versus
my God,
Gunther.
an elbow drop through the table.
Yeah, they just fucked up old Karate
What?
Man. Young
Not
Dragon.
like jumping, not like a diving elbow either. Just he laid them on the table and then he just went, and then the table just broke.
Damn.
That was crazy. That's how strong Rockin' Rebel is.
Bruh.
He just one elbow, table break. Anyway, WrestleMania. Are they gonna do the Doomsday Device? No. They're gonna do the triple double power bomb. By God.
By God. Jey Uso and Gunther. Pitbull wins.
I was into that a little bit more until last Monday.
What happened last Monday that made you not
So,
like it?
do you remember that Gunther beat the high holy hell out of Jimmy?
Yeah, and it was awesome.
Yeah, and then the next week, Jay is like, Gunther, I'm not afraid of you no more. And that was about it. And I was like, that's really? He killed your brother. You're gonna tell him you're not afraid of him no more and walk away. Okay. Now I understand that I'm supposed to want to see Jay beat up Gunther, and that's why you watch the WrestleMania match for. But man killed his fucking brother, and he goes and he says, I'm not afraid of you no more. See you at WrestleMania, Gunther. And he walks away.
You're kind of shortening a whole monologue promo into one sentence. There was a lot more to that. I feel like you're burying it a little harshly.
Just a little bit, but like, what the fuck, man? He killed your fucking brother, and you came out and talked at him while he laughed at you.
You're not wrong. I think it was Joe, Smo Joe, recently in an interview was like, he doesn't like in-ring, where like promo segs where both people are in the ring, because at some point you need to make physical contact with each other.
Okay, so yes, he's absolutely right. If Jay Uso would have just been in the ring by himself or something, cutting this "I'm not afraid of you, you better watch your ass" promo, I probably would have liked it better. I was really focused on the fact, I was like, okay, when is he gonna hit him? When are they gonna do the brawling spot? And then he just walked away.
Mm-hmm. Real
it's
quick,
like, okay, yeah, the match is happening literally like in a week, so I get it. You don't want to just keep having them fight, because then by the time they get to the actual match, it's like, whatever. But like, man killed his brother. That's all I'm saying. He killed him. Yeah. Jimmy Uso's dead.
Jimmy Uso is dead. And so is Tiffany Stratton. After on SmackDown, Charlotte attacked her outside of the arena, and then attacked her inside of the arena, and fucking Wade Barrett got all up in Charlotte's face.
It was kind of weird. It's kind of funny.
Yeah, it's cool though. It's a lot better than their shitty promo segment from a week before. And now they're labeling Charlotte as, quote, sometimes unprofessional Charlotte Flair. Which is really funny.
That's a gimmick now?
They said that on commentary, I swear to God.
That's great. Her gimmick is
they showed the fucking graphic. They showed the Mania graphic, and they were like, Tiffany Stratton has to defend her title against the sometimes unprofessional Charlotte Flair.
That's great. I love it. Kind of buries the gimmick, though, doesn't it? When you're acknowledging.
Brother, I mean, I think they're just trying to react to the internet.
She's just trying to fucking, I guess.
They're just trying to react to the internet.
It's like when a trendy thing happens online and then every brand account starts fucking making memes too. Like, not you. Not you, Arby's. Shut up. I don't know why I said Arby's. Anyway, Sister Sherry's here with the franchise.
Is someone about to get fucking franchised?
Ollie's about to get franchised by Sherry Martel.
Hell yeah, brother. So, 3 more matches on WrestleMania Saturday.
Right. I'm being hey-dadded, so read the card.
Rey Mysterio is going to wrestle El Grande Americano. I saw somebody post that it should be for if they change the name of the Gulf of Mexico to the Gulf of America, or vice versa. And then, man, well, fucking Shane Douglas just slaps the shit out of Pat Tanaka here. I'll lock into this match as my partner has been hey-dadded as I wave my hey dudes. Big shoulder tackle, hitting the ropes, drop down. Tanaka with the crossbody. That looked sick. Pat Tanaka sweeps the legs out. I wish Tanaka had real gear. He just wears, like, all clothes. I don't know. It just seems like he just didn't bring his gear.
All right, I'm back. I was
Are
being
you?
asked how to spell something, and I couldn't understand what the fuck was being said. You'll never guess what it was.
What was it?
She was asking me how to spell Brazil, but I don't know what the fuck I thought she was saying the first time. Anyway.
Well, Rey Mysterio is going to wrestle El Grande Americano at WrestleMania. If you didn't know that already.
Everybody's been tweeting about how it's a damn shame that El Grande Americano, in like his first month of being a competitor, gets a WrestleMania match before Chad Gable has put in work for years.
True.
Fucking atrocious, that.
It's bullshit. LA Knight,
dude, just comes in,
is gonna
steals
wrestle
a fucking WrestleMania match, and Chad Gable has been busting his fucking ass for fucking like 5 years, 6 years, 10 years. I don't even know. They wouldn't even let him be Kurt Angle's son. No, they had to give that to Jason Jordan because Vince McMahon wanted to make a fucking chocolate titties joke at Kurt Angle's fucking expense again. Anyway.
Jesus.
I like Jason Jordan though, but like Chad Gable's right there, man. Like,
if you could just like start your bits 5 or 6 seconds earlier before I start a sentence, that'd be awesome. So I would know not to start a sentence. LA Knight, is gonna wrestle Jacob Fatu for the U.S. title.
Yeah, he's gonna job. Well, not job, but
maybe
I'll say that. And sound, well, no, he's not gonna. He's gonna. He's good. Well, yeah, I guess he's gonna job. But like, goddamn, the man's been like what 2-time U.S. champion now. He's fine. He's not gonna be buried or whatever the internet's gonna.
I think that LA Knight retains.
Really?
Yes. I think that
you think maybe Solo does something.
Solo does something to Jacob Fatu. Yes.
Okay, I could see that.
That's where I think that goes.
I feel like he just wins the belt, and they can.
But he can win the belt too. That's fine with me.
In the belt, and then fight about it, like.
Yeah, I'm fine with them having the belt in their feud too. Like maybe Solo gets jealous because he has a belt.
Shinsuke, the Jacob Fatu and Solo Sikoa feud needs the U.S. title, bro. Yeah.
I love it every time we reference that. But speaking of the guy who said that, CM Punk gets his WrestleMania main event against Seth Rollins and Roman Reigns, with Paul Heyman in his corner and no gimmick on the match. I've actually started to come around on that being the main event, by the way.
I mean, I'm good with the match. I'm looking forward to the match.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if it should be the main event though.
So I watched as somebody kind of started to list off a bunch of like non-title stip matches that were main events. That should have been because of star power. Steve Austin and Kevin Owens. They brought up the whole Hogan and Rock should have been the main event. And nobody gave a fuck after that.
True.
I think we brought it up recently on a different pod, but there was Bam Bam and Lawrence Taylor. I think that one was a weird choice, but regardless.
Kind of odd.
Anyway, I'm kind of coming around on it. I'm sure they'll do something crazy and it'll feel like a main event.
Well, on Raw, Seth acted like he was going to stomp Paul E and didn't. And then he, where the camera could hear him, he said, now you owe me a favor.
He had a mic.
Did he?
Yeah.
Did he say that into the mic?
He said it into the mic. I thought it was a camera thing too until I saw it like a second time, and I think he grabs Paul's hand while he's holding the mic or something like that, or he picks up a mic off the ground, one or the other, and says, "Now you owe me a favor." Yeah,
that's we're supposed to hear it, but like the TV cameras and everybody working in the company isn't though. But if he said it into the mic, whatever.
Yeah, he definitely said it into a mic.
Well, I watched that show live probably because I've watched like all the Netflix Raws, and I don't remember that way. But I'm sure you're right. I probably just was fantasy booking it ahead. But he said, "Now you owe me a favor," and everyone's like, "Oh, is all gonna turn on both of them and help Seth win?" Oh. So yeah, there's interesting. There's no telling what the fuck's gonna happen in that match. I'm sure there's a big angle of some sort. I don't know if it's gonna be that. I don't know. Maybe
That's
he
what
just
everybody's
turns on all
talking
three
about.
of
I
them.
don't know if it'll be the way they go either, but
Maybe he just turns on all three of them. All he's left standing over the three guys at the end of night one. Who knows?
Man, this match has
Fuck
gone on
you.
longer
I said
than I
I know
expected.
you're probably right. You don't gotta fucking rub it in. Goddamn.
I ain't trying to rub
So
it
yeah,
in.
he grabbed his hand and he had the
Yeah.
mic. That's fuck you.
Fuck you. You're gonna hate me, but real quick, call the action.
Oh,
Vamp, I have to go to the bathroom.
I don't. I know I've been eating tacos all morning, but I don't know if I can pull a Vampiro right now. Hey. So Douglas is still in the ring somehow, even though we've ignored this whole fucking whatever the fuck he's doing. Strong Irish whip into the buckle. I don't even know who he was fighting because it's so blurry. I haven't been paying attention. Sherry's here in a nice little black dress. I should really quit doing that. We really, really makes me seem like some sort of weird pervert, I guess. Oh, hey, that picture works as a reply here. Yeah. Next Friday, there's a 6-woman tag match with Dancing Chicks, Selena versus Chelsea or Secret Service. What are they called? That's what it's. Shit. Jerry might eat a powerbomb. Oh my god! Douglas with a fucking hell of a fucking clothesline. That's the finish. I honestly, yeah. Jesus fucking Christ, that was a lariato. This motherfucker just missed a hell of a fucking lariat from fucking Douglas there. Tommy Cairo, Sandman are gonna go head to head. We're getting a recap package of the friendship of Tommy Cairo and the backhanded his own wife, blinded, and he said, "I don't give a fuck. I have a cigarette now. Where's the beer? I'm gonna be a fucking weird pimp." Here's that awkward Peach is trying to look sexy, but it's kind of just crossed as really forced and attractive. want to ask her to blink twice if she's in trouble type of deal. Here's Sandman being like weird. Women are objects, don't say stuff. Tommy Cairo's like, hell, dude. Full rights and stuff or whatever, I don't know. Sandman says, DDT. Women should go back to the kitchen or something. Eric line like that or something. And here's another DDT from the woman-hating Sandman. While Hunter Robbins just canes people. And they're going to have a match at the Ultimate Jeopardy in Valley Forge. Oh, that's what he meant by I said I'd been there before, because I ran out of shit to say about crappy ECW and I started talking about Valley Forge. Yeah, I've been to Valley Forge, I guess. Visited some family up that way and we went battlefield thing. Yes. Here's 911 choke slamming a bunch of people. 911 looks like it would be like what I imagined my dad like. I didn't really know my father, as you could probably guess without me saying by the shit that I say on this podcast about the. Ollie's has a phone. It's huge because it's old and of the times. There's no way he could afford to pay for service on that thing. Couldn't pay his wrestlers. Most of them didn't give a shit though until the company died, and then they said, "Where's my money, Paul?" Choke slamming more dudes. Crazy. Ollie something, and he called 911. Here's JT Smith though.
Okay, I'm here. What I miss?
Not much.
Not much, man. You are just
Well, I mean, you missed the 911 hype package.
All right.
And then a Sandman Tommy Cairo feud hype package. God damn woman.
God damn.
She can do that thing where she gives you like the look and she's like, God damn. You know?
Yeah. Yeah, I know, man.
Underrated talent, man.
But sorry about that, man. When the Taco Bell hits, it hits. You know what I mean? You know what I mean.
Sure.
So this is the main event, I'm assuming. JT Smith and the Taz Maniac.
This is the main event?
I mean, there's 6 minutes left in the show.
I was droning on about, I don't even know what.
You've already blocked it all from your brain.
I just blacked out the whole time you were gone, basically, yeah. Just saying stuff that was on the screen, and then I'd ramble about shit, and then I'd say stuff. I don't know.
That's okay, brother. We're almost through it. Another step in our road through ECW. Big fucking belly to belly, though. Taz is out here doing shit. Lifts up JT Smith.
Oh my god.
And woman glances at the camera, and you shiver all the way down your spine.
Hell yeah, you do.
Big right old hand to JT Smith. He blocks. He's firing back on Taz. Taz is like, hit me, brother, hit me. Off the ropes, JT Smith clotheslines Taz to the ground. Crowd is dead too, though. Holy shit. Big scoop and a slam. Weird, crazy suplex into a scoop slam situation there. Elbow drop, 1-2. Big ol' kick out. Corner to corner. Here comes JT Smith. Almost did like the Miz clothesline thing. Looked like one leg went through ropes there. Running drop kick. Taz sells to the outside in a really weird way.
Yeah, this is certainly a match.
Brother, I'm sorry. I think I killed what, like 1% of enthusiasm you had when I had to run. They're definitely teasing Nick Aldis though on SmackDown to wrestle Randy Orton at Mania, which
I would like that.
JT Smith pins the fucking TV champion Tasmaniac, and the Public Enemy are here, and they're beating down Taz.
God, maybe you'll come and just instinctively bury it, and then we'll find the treasure.
Oh, jeez, I thought we already caught the treasure. It was the... Never mind.
Anyway, Kevin Sullivan's here, fighting off the other Public Enemy person.
Protecting his partner, Taz.
I do not know, because I do not care.
Mr. Hughes is here, too.
Cody Rhodes had, like, 9 WWE championships on SmackDown, I guess.
Yeah, it was cool. Oh, Funker's here.
Legendary Funker.
Shane Douglas says, "Fuck you, Terry Funk." And now there's music playing, and they're like, "Do you hear that? What's that music?" Oh, it's Hawk. This music they're playing over is really strange.
Did someone just start, like, chanting some heinous shit or something?
No, they said they're definitely playing music for real. It's probably Iron Man. It's almost certainly they're playing Iron Man or something. Let's see here. I'll pull up a review. I bet it'll tell me. As Hawk just, you know, annihilates everybody. Hello?
Yep, I'm still here.
Just not saying anything?
I'm not really sure what to say anymore. Honest. Hawk and Taz and Kevin Sullivan and...
Yeah, it doesn't tell me actually, but...
Who's a babyface again?
Who, Funk?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a babyface because he got beat up by Shane Douglas. Or disrespected by Shane Douglas. And
All
nobody wanted to cheer Funk, or boo Funk anyway.
Yeah, that's probably more...
Little kid with a Holiday Hell
accurate.
shirt. I mean... They were dead a minute ago, but it looks like they're into it right now. Terry Funk and Kevin Sullivan hug it out. And yeah, I guess Sullivan and Taz are fucking baby faces now too.
Yeah.
Ultimate Jeopardy is this Saturday.
If Kevin Sullivan... Oh, if Terry Funk loses, he... if Public Enemy loses... Mr. Hughes loses, Jason must spin 5... If Shane Douglas loses... Okay.
You can't see it. They're
Never
just playing
mind.
it so fucking fast. Oh man.
And mind you, this is before the internet, so you couldn't just pause.
Yeah.
So you're just like, what? If he what?
Oh man, that was fucking ECW
It was
Hardcore
terrible.
TV. Oh man.
Next thing's playing and it says Ultimate Jeopardy, so I guess we're actually gonna see those matches. Nope, it's just a hype package. We'll probably still see those matches at some point, though. Anyway, that's not this episode, so I'm gonna click away.
How do you spell fucking?
F-U-C-A-I.
ECW Ultimate. Yeah, there's no Ultimate Jeopardy on Peacock, so.
That's tremendous.
I think we looked that up before anyway.
We did.
All right, see you next week. Actually, Mania is this weekend, so we're probably doing like some kind of Mania thing, probably. So see you in 2 weeks for ECW. Tune in for the WrestleMania stuff. Like, follow, subscribe,
fucking shit.
whatever you can. If you have any questions, send them to us at 2marksquestions@protonmail.com. I never plug that ever, and I need to. At some point, I fucked up and put our old icons. So I just fixed that just now.
And I'll kill Hulkamania!
Kill Hulkamania. Fuck the Hulk Hogan. My partner's bitching.
We gotta go!
Now go home and smoke some more crack. Oh, yeah, man.